This is Complete Politics with Chukuma Okoro. Listen to Omoyele Sowore.
My issue with the Nigerian ruling elite started in 1989 when I arrived at the University of Lagos as a freshman. And incidentally, it was the same year the current IGP of police entered the police force. So I think his orientation must have been about me. But it is because over these years, some 35 to 36 years now, I have vehemently opposed bad governance. I've vehemently opposed any traditional corruption in our system, oppression, and the violation of the dignity and the rights of our people. That is simply the reason. So they placed a target on my back since then, and everybody just would come and fulfill their own part of the bargain, which is to persecute, to harass, intimidate, and torture me. And that is the continuation that you saw today. And as it is typical, whenever we appear in these cases, the excuses keep flowing. Oh, we have never been able to serve. We don't know where the witnesses are. We don't have our paperwork. The height of it, of course, was in 2019 when I was charged for treason, which typically carried a death penalty by the Buhari regime, the now extinct Buhari regime. So I'm just explaining to those who might have just heard about this for the first time that this persecution is historical. And today we are only witnessing that history. But I can guarantee you that these guys will be defeated and disgraced. It's just a matter of time. I've made myself available to answer to all their charges, but I also made myself available to throw my life on the line to ensure that my convictions are not tampered with and that nobody in this country is subjected to this level of degradation that we have had to go through. The issues shouldn't have been me. The issue should have been how to secure the country, Nigeria, in a time of insecurity. It should have been about fighting hunger and starvation. It should have been about dignity of workers. There's a lot of problems, including some 200 people were killed in Benue a few weeks ago. The president traveled there. Those who were arrested have not even been brought before a vacation judge yet. But because I stood on the side of serving and retired policemen, led them in a protest, these charges were brought against me. So, just so that I can make your work easy, there will be more. And I'm always ready. So, you just have to wait for the date and find out when next Sowore will be charged for another bogus, foolish, the most inept, frivolous, the most adequately stupid charge. And if it is not carried by the IG, it might be the DSS, it might be the Civil Defense, Boy Scout, anybody can charge me for Boys Brigade. Or maybe there are even vigilantes, yes, that have been. But on a serious note, we remain committed to that cause of revolution. Revolution. So, and that angered the IGP, that who is Sowore to say he will not come and meet with him. I also want you to know that I did not reject a meeting with him because I feel that it's inconvenient. But the moment I meet with him, I would have legalized his position as the subsisting IGP of police. I do not believe, and I've stated it publicly, and he has filed a charge against me before another judge in this court that I called him an illegal IG. They seized my passport based upon that. When we went before the judge 2 days ago, downstairs, to ask for my passport, he said there's no urgency in requesting for my passport. He's a vacation judge. But you can see another vacation judge. There are only 2 vacation judges in this court. They are not handling any other case but Sowore's cases. They gave short adjournments, but the judge downstairs says it's not urgent to give you your passport. But the one here say it is urgent to try you for an offense that does not even exist. I've read the charges. I don't need to tell you that they are the most foolish charges. Anybody who had designed those charges ought to be purged from the police. He should not be a lawyer. It's not worth the certificates that he got from the law school. But it doesn't matter. When you are dealing with kangaroo systems, charges will stick, whether they are written by mechanics or lawyers. That is how the systems are designed. I also want to inform people here, sorry, this is the fourth time I've been charged by the same police force in the last 3 or 4 years. During Buhari's time, Buhari charged me for cyber crime. They had to come and withdraw it, and treason. Under this Egbetokun, this is the third charge. There's another one subsisting over, calling him illegal IG. There's a subsisting charge. The FCT command filed on behalf of Neduwoko that we haven't even reached arraignment, and it's been existing since 2022. And I'm sure, so that you know, that they are planning another charge, because they also came here yesterday to request to have my bank accounts given to the IGP. There is no reason to give my bank accounts to the IGP, but, you know, there is a Yoruba saying that the flies are feasting on the wound of a madman. When the madman starts eating the flies, nobody should say he's mad.
The police IG and his stooges came to court today to waste our time, taxpayers' money, filed a 3-count amended charge accusing Mr. Sowore of publishing a police wireless report. But principally, the major grounds of the police IG was the protests that Mr. Sowore and some retired police officers held in demand. The instant charge today is an example of such an abuse of prosecutorial powers. Section 174, sub 3 of the Constitution stipulates that any charge to be filed in court must be in compliance with equity and the interest of justice. This particular requirement of Section 174.3 is lacking in the charge that was filed by the IG. This is a clear attempt at scuttling and shrinking the civic space in Nigeria. We join Nigerians all over the world to condemn this instant charge as a misfit, as a misuse, as an abuse of power. And we have asked the court to quash the charge. There is even no need by a plethora of authorities decided by Nigerian Supreme Court. There is no basis for entering a plea in a defective charge as what we have in court today. And we have informed the court that we are not going to take any plea on this inherently defective charge. These charges, as they are presently constituted, must be quashed. The court must throw away the charge without wasting further the Nigerian taxpayers' money. And we have also enjoined the judge, because the police regulations and acts, which is the Bible of the Nigerian police force and its officers today, clearly prohibits and recommends that an officer who uses the instrumentalities of his office to pursue and prosecute personal grievances